BelleYogis, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to focus on lung health. I thought it would be really beneficial to put out a gentle practice focusing on strengthening the lungs, especially with COVID-19 going around. So we'll start seated in Sukhasana with one ankle in front of the other. And once you find your comfortable seated position, just begin to close your eyes or soften your gaze. And start to tune your attention in towards the breath. And just watch the breath as it comes in and the tip of the nose. And feel the breath as it moves down and out. Now watch the breath here as it moves in through the tip of the nose up to the center of the forehead. And then feel the breath as it moves from the center of the forehead down and out through the nose. And just follow the breath in this way. See if you can lengthen the breath on the inhales and the exhales now. So your breath in gets a little bit longer, and so does your breath out. Make sure you're relaxing all the muscles in the face as you do this. The next time you breathe in, let's start to move the chest forward. So hands can rest on the thighs or knees. And as you exhale, start to round the chest back. So concave. Inhale, expand. And exhale, round. So just move with your breath. You don't have to go at the same pace as me. Moving back and forth on the in and out breath. Good. Come back to a nice tall spine. And from here, we'll reach the arms up overhead on your inhale. And on your exhale, bring the elbows to goalposts. Spread the fingers wide. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, goalposts. And do this about 3 more times. Nice. From here, let's take the hands to the shoulders. Take your elbows forward, down, and back. So do some rotations here with the elbows. About 5 times, elbows going forward first. Focus on your breath again. Good, and then let's reverse the direction of the circle. Elbows go up towards the ceiling, back and down. About 5 times. Good, and then from here, just release the arms for a moment. Shake out the shoulders if you need. And then we'll take the hands right back to the shoulders. So again, your fingertips are on your shoulders. And from here, you're going to inhale to the right and exhale to the left. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left. And you can make this as vigorous as you'd like with the breath or the movement. Maybe you want to go a little more gentle today. That's okay too. Listen to your body. Good. For 3, 2, 1, release that effort. Okay, and now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So this time we'll inhale to the left, exhale to the right. When you're ready, hands go to the shoulders, in to the left, X to the right. For 3, 2, 1, release that effort. Go ahead, take your right hand down, lift your left arm up, take a nice side bend here. Take a few deep breaths as you breathe through the left lung. And inhale, bring it back up through center, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up and over, and start to bring your awareness to your right lung. Nice. Let's come back to center and then come on to all fours. So you'll come to hands and knees. Hands are under your shoulders, knees are right under those hips. From here, I'm going to start with my left hand. So you're going to take your left hand behind the head, and on your inhale, lift the elbow up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, bring the elbow down towards the floor. You can even, if you need it a little more, tap your elbow to your right arm. So inhale up, exhale down. Two more times. Last one. Then on this next one, hold it up. You can keep your hand behind your head or reach your left arm up overhead, and we'll thread the needle. Left hand comes behind right hand, left cheek drops to the ground. Now if you'd like, you can take the right hand behind your back. Maybe the palm faces up towards the ceiling. And just breathe right here. Smooth, deep, even breaths. Good, and then push down with your right hand. Left arm reaches back up high, and then release left hand to the mat. All right, we'll do the same thing the other side. So right hand comes behind the head, light grip behind the head, so you're not pushing too much weight into the head. On your inhale, reach the right elbow up, and exhale, elbow comes down. If you want a little more, again, you can take the right elbow towards the left arm. There's a lot of lung tissue in the back of the body, so we want to also bring the awareness there, not just where you think your lungs are in the front side. A couple more. This last one, we'll hold it up. Maybe reach up, take a deep breath, and then exhale, thread the needle. Right cheek comes to the mat, right hand is coming behind the left wrist. And maybe here you'll take a left hand behind your back and breathe deeply and smoothly. Taking out any jagged edges here. Nice. Let's take the left hand back to the floor, reach the right arm back up, inhale. And right hand comes down, exhale. On your next inhale, drop the belly down, broaden through the collarbones, so pull the shoulders back. And on your exhale, press into the ground gently around your spine. So move through these cat-cows with your breath. See if you can resist the urge to have any pause between the breath, between the inhales and exhales. Good. And then find your neutral spine. From here, you'll take your left arm forward. On your inhale, reach the left arm up. On your, you're going to sit back towards your heels as you bring the arm back, and then come back forward. Inhale. Exhale. Do this 5 times, so 3 more. Again, move with your breath. You don't have to go as fast as I'm going. And then hold the next one. Reach the left arm forward. Hold it. Breathe deeply. If you want a little more, extend your right leg back. And then release. Left hand, right knee comes back to the floor. Let's take a moment and bring your big toes together. Sit to your heels and relax in child's pose. Rest your forehead down on the mat. Feel the back side of the body expanding on the inhales and the front side contracting on the exhales. On your next inhale, let's come back up to all fours and we'll do the other side. So just separate your feet, reach your right arm forward. On your inhale, reach the right arm up. On the exhale, bring it back, seat towards your heels. Inhale, back, forward. 3 more times. Hold the next one forward. Find your balance, and maybe you want to extend the left leg back. Take some long, smooth, deep, even breaths. And then release right hand, left knee. And separate your knees. Bring your big toes together. Let's sit back to the heels once more. Child's pose, Balasana. From here, walk your hands over to the right. Just keep your head in line with the upper arms. Maybe even taking that left hand on top of right if you need a little bit more. And breathe again into your left lungs. On your inhale, walk your hands through center and take your hands over to the right. Again, keep your head in line with the upper arms. And now bring your attention to your right lung. And gently walk your hands back through center. Come on up onto all fours. And we'll come down onto our belly. So from here, walk your hands a little closer towards your ribs. So try to get like a 90-degree up angle in your elbow here. And feet can be about hip distance apart, maybe even a little wider if you have any lower back pain today. Push down into the feet so much that the kneecaps lift off the thighs or lift off the floor. And then lift your chest. Try to take a little bit of weight out of the hands so you're really using the strength of that upper mid back here. You can squeeze your glutes a bit to help stabilize you. And breathe. When you're ready to rest, bring your bring your palms together here, and you're gonna bring your forehead down on the back of the hands. You can separate your feet towards the corners of your mat, and this is crocodile pose. just notice the breath now. Good, and then from here, you can do that same thing, baby cobra again. If you want a little more, you can come into a high cobra. So you're gonna walk your hands back a little further towards the ribs. Squeeze your elbows together, push down into the tops of the feet, knees lift away from the floor, and breathe. Again, if you want a little bit more, push down into the hands and lift your chest higher. And on your next exhale, let's lower it back down, resting crocodile, stack the palms, or stack the hands rather, place the forehead on the hands. This is really good just to lay on your belly. If you're having any symptoms of COVID-19 or if shortness of breath, they actually recommend this for COVID patients, to lie on their belly because there's a lot of lung tissue in the backside and they find it easier to breathe for the patients this way. It also helps to strengthen the diaphragm, which helps you breathe easier as well. All right, when you're ready, you're going to come up and we'll flip around onto our backs. So you're gonna come into bridge pose, bring your feet on the floor, lie your back on the ground. All right, so feet are hip distance apart, arms rest down by the sides to start. And from here, you'll press into the floor with your feet, lift your hips up, and as you do, reach your arms overhead. And as you exhale, lower your arms and your hips at the same time. Let's do 5 of these rolling bridges. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. 3 more. Okay, this next time you go up, let's lift the arms up over your head. Palms are facing the ceiling. Lift your hips up, squeeze those glutes. Press into all 4 corners of your feet. And then on your next exhale, let's slowly lower it down. Release the arms down by the hips. Lift your pelvis up, scoot it over to the left, and drop your knees to the right. So maybe you just want to keep your feet separated. Or if you want a little bit more, take your left knee on top of the right knee. Your left elbow can be like a goalpost, or it can be straight out to the side, you choose. And breathe here. Maybe it's helpful to take your right hand to your left lung here and just breathe into your hand. Good, and then from here, let's lift the knees back up to center, scoot the pelvis over to the right of your mat, and then you can either stack or stagger your knees to the left. And again, maybe bringing your left hand to your right ribs or your right lung now. And let's come back through center. From here, you'll extend your legs long on your mat. Prop yourself up onto your forearms. And then see if you can lower your elbows a little more towards your seat. Puff your chest up, and then crown of the head reaches back. Fish pose here. Point your toes. And then inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, lie all the way down. Allow your hands to be a little bit away from the body, your feet to open up to the corners of the mat, and just completely rest here. Taking a few minutes to close the eyes or soften the gaze again, and bring the awareness back towards the breath. Relax completely here. Relaxing the breath, breathing normally, naturally. And on your next breath in, take a full body stretch. Reach your arms up overhead. Point your toes. And then now let it out your mouth. Good. Come to one side. Just rest for a moment. Head in your arms. And then make your way up to a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. And just take another moment to close your eyes or soften your gaze and bring the awareness right back to the breath. Take 5 slow, deep, intentional breaths here. Fill the lungs completely and empty completely. Once you've done all 5 breaths, draw your hands together in front of your heart. Just honor the work that you just put in for your body and your mind. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. May the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute to that happiness and freedom for all. I hope this helps you if you are suffering from COVID-19 or if you just want to strengthen those lungs. Please share this video with your friends that might need it, and like the video and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you all soon. Namaste. Thank you.